You gotta learn your own body and learn to test your limits. Hi, welcome back to Family and Fit, where we talk fitness and how to integrate it in your busy lifestyle. So, this is my week 5 update of my psychological and how I overall mentally felt about this cut week, how I felt about my progress, how I felt going through the diet, was I super hungry, and also any type of diet changes that I may have made this past. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what I changed for this week that's been different from every other week. So basically I've been consuming 1,500 calories a day, every single day, Monday through Sunday. And that's been my caloric goal for the entire course of this cut. Now what I did differently is I was a little bit more relaxed. My game plan was to go Monday through Friday to be more relaxed and consume 1,500 calories, but not really track, just kind of take things day by day. And I tried to stay as close to 1,500 calories as possible. There may have been some days where I went a little bit over, but I wasn't too concerned with it. Now, what I had game planned on doing was Saturday and Sunday were going to be refeed days, but because of my work schedule, and this is going to happen to a lot of people, you got to adjust your diet depending on things. So I was supposed to be off Friday so I could work Saturday because they didn't want me to work any overtime. So I took off Friday, and then turned out Saturday they didn't need me. Well, since I was off Friday, I decided to go ahead and go into my refeed day on Friday, and I was just going to refeed Friday and Saturday. Well, since I didn't work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I went ahead and just did a refeed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I did that to go along with my work schedule because that's the way I like to diet. I like to diet alongside my work schedule. And that's just what makes things easier for me and makes things more sustainable for me. I'd rather keep my calories lower when I'm going through my work week because it's part of my routine. Whereas on the weekend when you have access to food and go to the refrigerator at any point in time, I try not to be as strict on things because I know it's just going to be way too difficult, which I do certain things. Like I'll still try to intermittent fast on the weekends just to make sure if I do anything else that my calories are not going to be way blown out. And that's also what I did this weekend. So I actually went and hit a buffet, did not track anything at all. Hit a buffet today, did not track anything at all. But I do know that I'm pretty well off because I intermittent fasted both days, didn't eat. I think I ate my first meal like 10 a.m., which is not very late of an intermittent fast. And then I did like the same thing today. It's not very late, and I would have liked to push that back further, but I only consumed like a protein shake, so it was kind of negligible on the amount of calories that I consumed. And overall, I'm feeling way more full. I can just like go ahead and check out my comparison video. Let me know what you think. Basically, my transformation video from week 4 to week 5. I think it'll be titled week 5. It should have came out right before this video. Or right after, I don't know, we'll see. But I feel way more full now that I went with this bulk. I think today was pushing it a little bit more than what I'd like to have. But this is kind of part of the learning process for myself. You gotta learn your own body and learn to test your limits. I don't think I went like grossly over or anything like that, but I definitely feel like I got full, and I've got to the point where my muscles are truly not gonna get any more full. At this point, I'm just kind of consuming extra calories, maybe kind of bulk, but definitely not gonna be helping anything with the cut whatsoever. Which, that's okay, because I'm really trying to focus on certain things to make them as good as I can for this show. And I even contemplated going into like a mini bulk where I go in bulk for a couple weeks and I just go hardcore on just a couple muscle groups where I get an intense amount of volume and just really focus on those muscle groups, which would be my arms is one of the main things, and my shoulders. I really want to focus on getting the size up on those just because they're kind of a lagging body part for me. And when I look at myself, I see that my arms just don't necessarily match my torso in size. So I'm going to try to lose 2 pounds over the course of the next 5 days. Yes, that's super aggressive. I'm okay with doing that because I'm going to do another diet break Saturday and Sunday, and I'm kind of going to continue that process for the foreseeable future and just kind of see how things go. But it's going to be a lot dependent on my progression and weight loss and whatnot and how I'm physically feeling. But the main reason why I'm doing the diet break is because I want to stay away from having hormonal issues, and I'll make a video on that topic as well. It'll probably be coming out somewhere around the time of this video because I want to go into why I'm doing a diet break and why I think it's so important to do a diet break. But I will just go ahead and say that the diet break did make me feel a lot better mentally and physically. My workouts are a lot better, and yeah, overall I'm just feeling really good about things. I've been kind of working out, doing a simplistic type of workout where I'm just hitting bench press and like a seated row variation, and I'm kind of just sticking with that right now because, you know, life is hectic. I got a lot going on, and, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and that's one thing that we try to bring on this channel. It's the main thing we try to bring on this channel is that you can live a busy lifestyle and still have a decent physique and push yourself to do the most, you know. It's all about having the drive and having the willpower to do so, and you don't have to make it super complex. Like I said, I'm doing 2 main workouts, and then I'm also throwing in some arms, throwing in some curls, and throwing in some tricep push downs as well, try to develop those arms a little bit more. And then I have like off days where I'm going to try to get some legs in and some shoulders in on those days. But that's overall kind of the game plan in the scheme of things. I felt really good about this week. I felt like my discipline was a little bit off over this weekend. Like I was like telling myself I was gonna intermittent fast longer, and I didn't intermittent fast as long as I wanted to. But I'm okay with that, and that's just part of the process. But it's really good to acknowledge something like that, because now I know, like, going into Monday, I need to be like super on top of things. I need to have like my meals super planned out. I need to stick strictly to my diet, especially to lose the 2 pounds that I'm gonna try to lose. Now I'm just gonna stick to the 1,500 calories and just do that Monday through Friday. And we'll kind of see where we're at. There's a possibility that I won't even refeed Saturday, but if I do that, then I may not refeed at all. We'll just kind of see how I feel. And a lot of everything that I'm going to do is how I feel about my overall physique and how I feel like as far as my workouts are going and everything. But I'm going to just adjust those things as I see fit. But I do think that I'm going to see the 2 pounds drop off pretty immediately, because I think the reason why the scale number did not go down is because I actually have more food in my body. I have more blood glycogen. I have more, my muscles are just more full. Everything is more full, more liquids in my body. So that's a big reason why my scale number did not go down. I'm sure by the Friday I'm going to flatten out quite a bit, and the number's going to go way down. I'm probably not going to feel as good about my physique, because to be honest, I'd rather be sitting here at this body weight and at this body fat percentage and have the nice full filling, not over full, like where like you feel full in your stomach and like you just feel like kind of like that fat filling, but that full where your just muscles feel pumped up when you're working out, like you're not getting like weird like micro fatigues that are just like, you can tell that that type of fatigue is a different type of fatigue, and it's the type of fatigue that is very prone to causing an injury. So I really like to stay away from that if at all possible. So I'm going to keep on executing this thing. I'm going to keep on testing things out in my own body, so that way I can learn some things along the way. So when it comes time to doing my show, that I can execute that as optimal as possible by getting my carbs in the right way, my fats in the right way, and just overall have my micronutrients on point. Overall have my macronutrients on point and my sodium levels. And as I get leaner, I'm going to test that even more. But right now I'm just testing the cutting and refeeding and just seeing how my body reacts to it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any more questions regarding this cut right here, just put it down in the comments below. If you have any questions on how to lose weight, how to get shredded, and how to do it easily and very simplistic, then put it down in the comments below. Don't be afraid, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Oh, and hit that subular button. Subscribe to Family and Fit. Catch y'all in the next one.